pull up the next one. We got Moonlight featuring Proficient Prophet. Oh, it's Rumorz.
Rumorz, my boy. I got a
Wait.
track of Rumorz. Did you hear that last week? It was on. I don't know if you were on the stream last week, the ESMR stream, but I got it. We put out a pretty good joint.
Wait, you guys did a collab?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said that you didn't do new music in a while, but
no, I've been doing a lot of features. I got a ton of like I probably do like a feature every other week nowadays, but I just haven't put any of my own like full tracks out. So
and I think FF said, did you email us your song? I think that's what he said. I'll have to go ahead and check that. But do you have that pulled up?
Yeah, I'm ready. Actually,
right.
let me hold on. Let me make sure I'm ready. I said that and like, let me double check.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so we got Moonlight featuring Proficient Prophet. It's by Rumorz. It's a work in progress. Apparently, Bo, you've heard this, but yeah, let's get into it. You ready?
Let's go. Rumorz. Yep, I'm set.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Wonder, did you make this?
Shimmy yeah, move all night. Killers in sounds creeping through the moonlight. When it's my time, I won't put up a fight. Killers in sounds creeping through the moonlight. Through the moonlight. Through the moonlight. Through the moonlight. Shimmy yeah, move all night. Rumors, open up the trunk pop, oh there it goes. Have faith I will not stop until it blows. My state of silence, robbed from past trauma. Dropped by my mom, a loss is not common.
Whoa, what's going on with the beat?
12 and 8 years later, priest will force me to choke like it's Darth Vader. Won't even say hi to my neighbors. Lost in my favors, mad that I made them. Why do you think that I'm so fucking paranoid? Others might resort to drugs to fill this void, but I keep a 9 in my desk. A drop of my sweat, I'll pop till they dead. It ain't even in my DNA to be this way, but I feel this way of what my demons say, and I can feel the pain, it's in my veins. I let the heater spray without a name, so in Jesus' name I cry in vain. Yeah.
Shimmy, I'll move all night. Killers in sounds creeping through the moonlight. When it's my time, I won't put up a fight. Killers in sounds creeping through the moonlight.
Through the moonlight. Through the moonlight. Through the moonlight. Shimmy yeah, move all night.
From battle rapping to acrobatics to show my passion. I'm back from trapping to cracking the eggs up in your basket. In fact, I'm grabbing attention from tension. I'm attracting when pendulous rappers to factor my mastery to build traction. Return to madness, imagine my entire faction's ghost. We burn the matches, they always gassing the master goals. A couple fashions too fast to pack them like ratchets attachment. Ah, fuck it, just know that we coming for throats. They can say that I'm whack shit, no substance. It's all rubbish. 1.5 and go suck it. He's washed up before he even blew, changed up. Yeah, I did, can't stay the same for you. Gotta evolve, not that children are involved. Let's parenthood, cause some of y'all don't know what that's called. That means I got the balls to be father to my kid. And if that offends you, good, cause y'all are really men. I'm a family man, on my dawn shit. Here soon there's gonna be some carnage. It's the rapture, the final chapter for you. Beginning of our story, but no need to continue.
Shimmy yeah, move all night. Killers in sounds creeping through the moonlight. When it's my time, I won't put up a fight. Killers in sounds creeping through the moonlight. Through the moonlight. Through the moonlight. Through the moonlight. Shimmy yeah, move all night.
Rumorz.
Woo! Moonlight featuring Proficient Prophet.
He's got one of the best tags. He'd be like, Rumorz. I love that shit.
Dude, wait, so he's producing it too?
I don't think he might have. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was gonna say I just like the way he says his name. Rumorz.
Dude, yeah, so that was Moonlight featuring Proficient Prophet, Rumorz. Thank you very much for the submission. FF, no, we unfortunately we don't know how to do that yet, so he's asking about skipping and super chats and stuff. Yeah, I was like, wait,
wrong place.
Yeah. It's definitely a good feature though. Yeah, so overall vibes, Bo, what do you think? I'll let you start with it.
So it was kind of nice to actually be able to listen to this from a perspective of having heard it before, because I caught things that I liked and things that I didn't like. So one of the things, I think I mentioned this too on the ESMR stream, I love the first way they did the hook. It was so the layering was perfect. The chorus effect, it felt so strong. And then in the second part of the song, he uses kind of like that what do you call it? The Mike Jones kind of sound where you like chop it up. I hated that because I thought the way he did it the first time was perfect. It was so party. It was so, and then when they did the chop version, I'm like, this kind of takes away from the energy of it. Outside of that, I also noticed that the first and second verses weren't really synced as far as how they were engineered. You know, because his verse sounded, Rumor's verse sounded empty. It sounded like, I don't know. It kind of sounded like
one?
Rumorz is the first verse. Yes,
I agree. I agree with that.
So that sounded a little empty. And then when Proficient Prophet came on, his had a lot more bass and probably a lot more highs as well. So it was much more like, it was a little bit more listenable, but it was almost a little overpowering. So that the balance wasn't there. So that's what I took just off listening to it again. What do you think?
No, I think that's exactly what I was thinking. With the hook and the first verse, I think that more high end of frequencies needed to be there to be one, just like add a clarity and a punchiness to the vocal that you kind of need in these, especially like as a melodic hip hop rapper. I think you want to have that that breathy kind of sound highlighted, especially if you're singing a hook and stuff like that. And that's something I didn't hear. And actually, with the layering, I don't think I want to hear the layering on the hook. I think that you would sound much better, or maybe just like back off on the layering a little bit, because the layering, you're doing a lot of harmonics, especially in the lower range. And like I'm saying, what I want to hear brought out more is that higher frequency space, just to give it a more crispy, kind of clean sound. And that's not what I'm hearing. So
I'm gonna disagree with you on that slightly. I love the layering, but I do think you're right. I think he could pull back on it a little bit. I would agree with that. But I think that's something I would keep, because that to me made it. It had that body. You know what I mean? It had that like I'm here type of feel to it for me. So
yeah, and that second verse, I think, especially, it was a difference in engineering. Like, it just sounded much more punchy. And I would even say maybe his delivery, excuse me, sounded a little more confident as well. But he did have some rhythm issues. It seemed like at some verses,
in a couple places, I heard that too. Yeah, I heard that too.
Like, I mean, sometimes that's kind of like a new thing. I feel like rappers are getting a little more. They're playing around with the ends of lines and stuff, especially like Blueface and shit. Like
rapping on beat is a thing of the past, bro. Rapping on beat is not. You don't have to do that anymore.
Sorry, I lost the connection a little bit. Hopefully that wasn't too
Hello?
bad. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't. Yeah. I can't hear you. I can
on.
see you in the. Okay, all right.
Hello?
Okay, hello. I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah, we got technical difficulties. Fucking this thing, dude. Fucking was it like Lightstream? Yeah, people don't use it. When this shit happens.
I mean, I can hear you and I can see you in one of the views I have. So we're okay. There you are. Boom. I see you. Your beautiful face. Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, now I forgot what I was saying. What was it? Oh, the second one. Yeah. So we're talking about rapping on beat. Like I said, like I think that shit's fire when it's done right. And I don't know. Like here, I think it sounded pretty decent. I would say maybe like so when I listen to hip hop, I'm trying to listen for like bars to catch. And this song seemed like kind of like a club song where it's just like ripe for what's it called, like one-liners and punchlines. Yeah. And I didn't really catch much. And actually in the second verse, I felt like there was a little bit of rhyming just for the sake of rhyming. And yeah, I don't know, like I just couldn't really tell what the song was about after listening to it, you know?
I agree. The content on the second verse got scattered because at first it was kind of rapping hard, and then he mentioned about people not being fathers or something. And I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like why are we? This is a club song. I got girls dancing on me. You're talking about lack of parenting. I don't. This isn't the time for you know what I mean?
And that might be real shit, right? And like that's cool, and like you do you and stuff. But like in terms of like where I see this as a vibe kind of thing, like in the club and stuff, it's just it kind of puts you at a place where it's like, what do you say?
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, so let's see. If I were to go by the traffic lights here, I think I would go between yellow and green because of that disconnect. I think same thing with content. Production, let's see. There was some weird stuff happening with the beat as well. There was like some panning in the latter end that was going like left, right. It's kind of distracting. Maybe just like kind of tone that down a little bit. The beat drops, I think, are definitely in, and I think they are pretty dope to hear. So I would keep doing stuff like that. in the beginning there was almost like a halftime breakdown that I thought came in way too early. I think you heard me saying like, "Whoa, what's happening?" Like,
yeah.
like that shit would be cool to build up into, but like when I'm trying to get into the groove of a beat, like I'm like, okay, I'm figuring out what the chorus is all about, and then right after the chorus, it hit me with this change up. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I think I can tell that you guys have like a lot of creative ideas and are really artistically talented. But like, don't do too much. The
Where
best
do you
thing is
end up
just
on the total?
Oh, sorry. Total, I think it's a yellow. I would develop it.
Gotcha.
What do you think?
I would think I would actually go yellow across the board.
Yeah.
Vibes, because I felt like with that shimmy like that was cold. That
Yeah.
that was some shit I wish I thought of. Like just that felt like some old dirty bastard shimmy yeah. Like I love that. The content, yeah. I'm almost at more of an orange there. I'm almost leaning a little bit into the red just because like we couldn't decide on what we wanted to be in that joint. And then the production, I'm definitely at a yellow. So I think I'm at a yellow pretty much all across the board.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is a work in progress. So,
Yeah.
Rumorz, like, thank you for submitting and let us know, the next version of it. I mean, I think definitely you got one. You could really sing really well, and your rapping is really solid, and the guy on the latter half too. Like the flow is really solid, and I think he brings an energy that's dope. So I think you guys got it. It's just another iteration. I think
It's fine. It comes down to fine tuning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Rumorz is dope. Rumorz works hard as hell. That dude makes a lot of music, so I got a lot of respect for what he does.
Fuck yeah, Rumorz. Thank you very much for submitting, and we're looking forward to the next one. FF, I'm gonna